Times have been tough lately. We did have a couple of really good days with the BMX bikes, but it's hot, people are on vacation, nobody's putting anything in the garbage. So I'm loaded up with these air conditioners that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks out of sheer desperation. We're gonna take these to the scrapyard in a minute. That's just sad. When I'm picking up ACs for scrap, that's sadness. But we have a whole night ahead of us, so maybe things will turn around. Oh, scrap prices are way down too. Short steel went from 18 cents to 9 cents in like a month. But that's enough complaining. I'm not a complainer. I'm a little worker bee. So now we're out here working. Welcome to trash picking. Maybe it'll go well tonight. This is our second pile in like 1 minute. Look at that. That's a nice pipe. Whoa. Wish I had a giant property where I could just save all of this scrap metal. Is that glass? I don't know. That's a really neat lamp. Look at that. It's got leaves. It's got a shade. That's super cool. Where am I going to put it though? Yeah. Let's see what this looks like in the sun. Damn, that's rad. All right. You can stay there for a minute, Lampy Lamperson. What else do these people put out for us? Wow. Is that glass? All right, I think this is like a hummingbird trap. You know, like you put sugar inside there and the hummingbirds fly up inside and then you can catch them and like have roast hummingbird for dinner. You gotta catch a lot of them though. They're really small and they won't sit still. Anyway, I feel sad for that lamp. Alright, we don't want their coffee mugs and junk. I want that so I can drain my spaghetti. Spaghetti, rigatoni, ranzoni. Oh, look at this! How did I not see that? Did you guys see that? Because I just didn't see that until now. That we have the Legacy 1000 177 caliber pellet gun by Crosman. It's good. We'll put that in the trunk for now. This is why I got tricked. The Yeti cup is on top of this BB gun. You guys want to do this for the thumbnail? Like right there in yellow text, it'll just say something like crazy. Crazy fine, people throwing guns in the trash. Wow, that's great. And the good thing, there's a guy at the flea market who buys BB guns. And he'll pay $1 each for them, for parts. Wow, so we just made $3. Right down the street, these people threw their dog in the garbage. wonder if we should take this. It's kind of missing most of its front feet. I don't know if you can see that really. I don't know, it seems to be happy without its front feet. Where do you put a concrete dog when your car is filled with air conditioners? I guess you put it in the trunk with the guns. Wow. This is like that Meatloaf movie. Remember the one where he was like a truck driver, or somebody was a truck driver? Come here, buddy. Oh my God. Right, pal? Is that a pit bull or a lab? I think that's a pit bull. It's very handsome. All right, what else we got here? Nothing. Yeah, I'll leave that faucet for somebody else. All right. Can we go to the scrapyard? Yeah, that's our next stop. All right, I guess you guys want to see me fanning out the cash, so there it is. And we had 340 pounds, 17 cents a pound, 58 bucks. So that's not bad. Unfortunately, it's not an entire tank of gas in the Camry at this point, but it's, you know, 3/4 of a tank, so I guess that's good enough. There's a lot of awkwardness involved in the spot where I'm parked right now. It's like there's two streets that merge into a third street, and I don't want to die today. But when can I say no to a grill grate? Especially one where the people were nice enough to take it apart first. Whoa! Wow, those are greasy grill grates. Also got that aluminum chair, so we'll have to take that apart later and fit it in the trunk. Wow, you know, I really thought that there was going to be some traffic drama going on right here, but it's super quiet. You want to try some drive-by trash picking? All right, this is going to be tricky. Here we go. Somebody else cut the cord for us, so don't have to worry about that. Wow, we didn't even have to get out of the car. I think I've invented something new. Wow, what the hell is this? So much craziness. Oh, there you go. You know what that is? It's a television. That's how people used to watch TV in the olden days. That's a grinding disc. And this is some sort of a tube amp chassis. And I suspect the guy who threw this out knows exactly what it is and tried to fix it somehow. Never saw one of these where someone had started removing the transformers from it. You know? Gross. Like sometimes when you find stuff that used to belong to a tinkerer, they've basically tinkered all the value out of it. But then again, it is a tube amp chassis, so probably somebody will pay something for it. Easy to photograph, easy to test because I sell it untested, easy to pack, easy to ship. Even if I only get $67 for it, it's probably worth it. Hey, check it out. It's a pile of garbage. Look, it's a steel chainsaw. Why do I sound like... Come on through. You guys throwing this stuff out, right? Okay. Come on through, lady. You got it. Alright, the reason I was being a little snarky is that, see where there was a label before? Right there. That label had stuff on it you're not allowed to see. So I had to peel it off and then reshoot the clip. But we found a steel chainsaw, yay. Alright, we'll leave that AC alone. Back here, check it out. Ross the boss. God, that's the last thing I need is another Ross Junko mobile. And I don't think this bike came with those wheels. But, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, first of all, this chair's in the way. Second of all, there's some music blaring and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I'll see you at the next thing. I hate this little hill right here. The cars are driving by at like 40 miles an hour and then you gotta wait for an opportunity to pull out into traffic. And that really sucks when you're heavily loaded with scrap metal. So let's put some heavy scrap metal in the car. What do you say? Wow. I don't know if I can hold this thing much longer. Nice looking jack though. I like this linkage. Oh, by the way, my trunk just closed. Another part of the suckiness of being on a hill. All right. So we're gonna have to get this pipe and use this pipe to hold the trunk up just enough. Wow. Just enough that we could put this jack in the trunk. I'm just your jack in the trunk. I'm just your jack in the trunk. I'm going to bounce up and down on your spring. Want to take a look at this bike? It's a high-tech Mount Washington by Ross. And I halfway believe that these wheels are original. I mean, they are heavy duty, but like, these brake levers are creepy. They're like weird steel levers with plastic over them. This thing ain't original for sure. But I mean, that crank set looks a little bit too fancy to be on a bike with these crappy wheels. I don't know though, I really like this bike though. I like the color of it. I like the really high quality welds. Wow, those beads are just like dime after dime. I'm just kidding, of course. I don't know, it's a neat bike though, like whatever you want to say about it. Got that classic Ross dog bone stem. Highest quality headset I've ever seen. Yeah, Ross would make some like weird decisions about how to outfit their bikes, but this one's pretty neat. Like if you replaced all of the parts except the frame and the stem, you'd probably have a pretty cool bike. All right, let's see what we can do getting up this stupid hill. Maybe I'll record that. All right, here I am in first gear, trying to safely navigate this hill. Oh, wow, that was actually relatively easy. But trust me, when you got like 500 pounds of scrap in the trunk, it's a lot different. I just did a real dumb thing, which is something we talk about from time to time, where you drive by a pile and then you go to the end of the cul-de-sac and turn around and then you go back to the pile. This is stupid, all right? If you see a pile, pull right over. Don't do what I'm doing right now. I'm showing you what I'm doing so that while I'm doing it, I can explain how stupid it is. And I got lucky today because there's nobody else out here right now. But see that pile coming up? Somebody else could have gone right to that pile and there would have been nothing I could have done about it. And here we have a little something called an entire pearl drum set with Zildjian cymbals. Plus a big lion. And while I was up turning around in the cul-de-sac, somebody else could have come and grabbed these. So my entreaty to you, if you are a budding trash picker, A, don't ride a unicycle. Those are weird. And B, don't do what I just did. I got lucky this time. But don't do what I did. Okay, so now me and the lion are gonna get this thing loaded. All right, so now I have a whole pearl drum set in my car. Woo! I can't tell you I'm like excited about that, but whatever. Came with pearl hi-hat cymbals. I didn't even know Pearl made cymbals. They don't look damaged, just used. And there's no ride or crash, but there's this little 12-inch Zildjian splash. So I don't know, what's that worth? 12 bucks on eBay or something? Now it's worth nothing. Also found this. It's like a, I don't know. Some kind of, I don't think we need that. Man, this kid looks serious. Like if he doesn't shoot someone's eye out, he goes home angry. Then we found this thing, the M89P semi-full selective fire model used 6mm BB bullet. I can't tell if this is like a real brand. I mean, it's got a nice little, like, is this just some weird Asian brand, or is this like junk that you buy at the dollar store? I don't know. Doesn't look like much to me, but we'll add it to our arsenal that we found today. So, a few minutes ago I texted my friend to tell him how bad it sucked. Now I gotta text him and tell him that I found an entire pearl drum set. And he's gonna be thrilled to death about that. But the next guy who comes by here is not gonna know that we took anything out of this pile, because he's gonna be like, oh, no one took anything out of that pile. So at least what I'm trying to do is save my fellow pickers from the sadness that they will feel if they knew that they missed out on that. It's the least I could do. All right, this may be the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my life as a trash picker, and I just did like a crazy U-turn to go to it. But it's gonna be a perfect ending for our video because, like, what the F? What the F? Whoa! Yeah, it's probably worth dying for. I didn't make this up. I didn't plant this here myself. This is a real thing. There's your thumbnail, lady. Oh my god. It's a giant KISS logo carved out of a 4x8 sheet of plywood. You know what doesn't fit in a 96 Camry? That thing. It don't matter. I don't know what I would do with it anyway. All right, so that's it. That's the video. I can't top that. Oh, and lucky penny too. I cannot do any better than that. In fact, I think yeah, I think I'm gonna quit YouTube now. We can never in 1,000 years come up with anything that's better than that thing that we just saw just now. So I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I'm now officially retired, and I appreciate the support. And until next time, which there won't be a next time because I just retired officially, thanks for watching.